So
Are we?
I don't know. Are you ready? Are you ready to talk about stuff? Because I'm not really.
You're ready, you said?
Yeah, you know.
I said, "Are you ready?" Yeah, I hit the record button. Let's do this.
I hope you actually can hear what you just said because I couldn't hear any of that. But
Oh,
yeah,
I hope so
are you
in the
ready?
final part. Yeah, because I said, "Are you ready?" Stupid loud. Dude, what? Oh, Taylor, I forgot. I had something I wanted to tell you because I was on the phone with you earlier, and I had a surprise for you. That
Yeah.
could potentially happen in the next couple weeks.
Okay. All
I
right.
just have I just have
Am I
to.
allowed to guess?
Sure.
Okay. How many questions can I ask to get this correct?
I'll give you three.
Three questions. Okay.
Three.
Does it
You get
involve?
three questions, and then you get one guess after your questions.
Okay. Does it involve your wife?
Yes.
Does it involve you traveling?
Yes.
Um, are ooh, does the damn. I'm trying to not. Okay, so how about does the travel come to North Carolina?
Yes.
Are you are you are you coming to North Carolina to do something for you guys, but you'll be able to see me too?
So you're basically right there.
Okay.
So we were on the phone last night with Rebecca's family and her little brother, who plays hockey. It has a tournament in Raleigh.
What?
Yeah, he has a tournament.
Oh boy.
So he has a tournament in Raleigh, and they told us, hey, if you guys want to come see Jake play, that's his name, come on up to Raleigh, and it's only a 10-hour car ride for us, or a like $50 Avelo flight. um, but they only fly back to Sarasota on Mondays, so it might be hard for me to do that on short notice. But we might be able to drive, and the tournament starts Friday, I think, and then
Which Friday?
the 25th.
Oh damn.
In
Of
of
this
this
month?
month. Yeah. So Rebecca and it's up to her. I'm down to drive it, but it's up to her because 10-hour drive is like nothing for me.
Of
So
course.
so I'm hoping she'll be like, yeah, let's go, and I'll be like, freaking sweet, and I will drive the whole way there and back.
That's great.
She
Yeah.
can sleep. I don't care. Yeah, I'm
You got
hoping.
a
What?
you got a place to stay, and guess what that means?
What?
We can record our first pod in person.
That'd be pretty fun actually if we could do that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
Yeah,
fun.
I want to do it right after you get here, after your 10-hour drive. We're just gonna right fresh, right off the cuff.
Really? Okay.
Half asleep. You're gonna be half asleep, just
Half
ready to
asleep and
go.
ready to record. You already know it,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna try to convince her to go because I would love to do the drive again. It's been 4 years since I made the drive. I would love to see. You know what I want to see again really badly?
The south of the border thing.
Yes.
Is it actually?
Yes, I love the stupid sign for south of the border, man.
You
I
don't want to see the Rooms to Go warehouse?
Oh my God, where's that warehouse?
It's on I-95. You drive right by it.
In North Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it like right when you cross over?
Yeah, it's like the southern part of it. So it's right there and it's massive.
Is it new?
They built it while I was still working there. So not really, but sort
Oh,
of.
okay. So I must have seen it when we drove up there the first time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they have big signs and
I
yeah,
just
they have a store there too.
I drive by the Lakeland one all the time, or the what do they call that
Yeah,
stupid town?
their main headquarters originally.
Yeah. Now where's their main headquarters? Is it still Lakeland or no?
I think it's still there, to be honest, but I don't really know. I don't know if he ended up selling the place or whatever, but
Oh
Hell,
yeah.
hell, no, it's hard to know.
Yo,
Hard to know.
I saw something on Facebook that was kind of funny, and
What's that?
I thought it'd be pretty funny to share on the podcast. So it's a photo of Carson Wentz throwing a football, and so he's wearing his Eagles helmet, his Commanders practice jersey, and his Colts shorts, and it says the Eagles paid him $80 million. The Commanders paid him $28 million. The Colts paid him $22 million. Hall of Fame bank robber. I thought that was pretty funny. I thought it was
Uh,
pretty funny. If you want to throw it on the screen for the people, we can. If not, that's fine too. I could send it to you if you want me to. But I thought it was
you're
pretty
good.
funny. That was pretty funny, man. I wanted to share that with the people that ride with us.
I thought that was yeah. I saw that one too. I thought that was pretty good.
Oh,
The
oh, nice.
mhm. Oh, John, what were we talking about earlier?
What do you mean?
I don't know. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I want to talk to you about. I can't even remember.
Oh, oh, how you're about to fly to China with a solar
Yeah.
panel plane?
So yeah, I'm flying a solar panel airline. That would never work. So
That's right.
I mean,
He's
just make it
flying
work.
this. He's
I guess
flying the solar panel.
the solar panel plane. Yeah, that's right. But no, I mean, well, I don't know if that'd work in our lifetimes, to be honest. But we'd probably see an electric plane at some point. I
That'd
mean,
be.
there are electric planes, but they only can fly for an hour at a time. So it's kind of.
Oh, that's kind of lame. I mean,
They
it'd be a
also
sick little interstate trip like Tampa to Miami.
also like the problem with them is like when you use all the battery power, the batteries don't like disappear. Like the weight doesn't disappear.
That's true.
So it's a weird thing. Like, because normally your takeoff weight is like much higher than your landing weight. So like
Uh,
you could like break your wheels and stuff and like wear down your things if you land when you're too heavy.
so that's why
So they're designed, yeah.
is
So
that
they're
why they tell
designed to
fat
land with
people to
fuel.
get two seats?
That's what it is. You're right. That's what it is.
Is that why they're always is that why they're
You
always
know,
telling
I
me to
came.
put my stuff to check my bag because their overhead compartment is too full?
That's right. And they want you to get two seats because you're getting way too hefty.
Dude, I am. I'm husky, husky,
You're just
husky
too,
these days.
you're too big boned now. So
Yeah, I'm too muscular. I've been
right.
hitting the weights. I've been hitting the weights with Devin White, at training camp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
At least he's not hurt. So
That's right. He
might
will be
call.
hurting though after I'm done with him.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Put him through some rigorous training.
To
Get
him?
him on that CrossFit grind, bro. You already know.
Is that
Get
what
him,
you've been doing?
huh?
Is that what you've been doing?
The CrossFit? Nah, I'm not CrossFit
Yeah.
Jesus or anything. I just steaks and weights, baby.
Steaks and weights. The Ron Swanson.
Yeah, steaks and weights, baby. Get that fresh protein, bacon in the morning, maybe some eggs, raw eggs.
Yeah. A raw egg.
Raw
Just drink it.
egg. Yeah, dude, you gotta do the Rocky grind, man. Gotta just drink it straight up. And then for lunch, got a steak and potato. Dinner, steak, more potato, and then a protein shake for dessert.
Yeah,
But
with
in
an egg in it.
and then I wake up at 4 a.m. I work out, and then I take a cold shower. Then I listen to my favorite podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience, on times two speed, and then I listen to a financial podcast.
Do you
Uh,
turn? Do
called,
you wait? What happens to the? You don't take any Alpha Brain or anything?
oh, I'm not there yet. I also listen to my stocks podcast called Diamond Hands. And then that one is done brilliantly by the Tanner Allen, of course. I listen to that on times two speed as well. The faster the information comes at me, the faster my brain can absorb it. You know how it is. And then I listen to some contemporary music while I'm at my desk for work. I'm a financial manager, so that's by the time it's 9 a.m. And then once I sit down at my desk, I take my dose of Alpha Brain so that I can maximize my work. And while I'm also working, I created an AI program that does half the job for me, so I can optimize my second job, which is selling T-shirts. Um,
What? What? Just
And then lunchtime, steak and potato, of course, fresh. I demanded that I'm allowed to grill at the office, and they bent the knee as long as because they said as long as I do it outside, and I was like, okay, perfect. So I brought my nice Weber grill, and it's there
You didn't bring
outside.
a George Foreman?
No,
No
George
George
Foreman.
Foreman for you?
Nah, I want gas grill because as Hank Hill has taught me well, propane is better than a electric grill all day, baby. Better than charcoal as well. Don't want that char on the steak. Can't be ruining the fat that is on there. I do need a little bit of fat. I don't want to die. So, maximize protein there. And then once my shift is over, I work out again a second time. And then it's dinner time. So it's another steak and potato. And then it is I'm in bed drinking my protein shake by 7:30 p.m. so that I am asleep by 8:15, and then I wake up at 4 a.m. again.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
wait,
I
so
forgot
when
my
do you
I forgot
normally
about my second cold shower, but yeah, that's it right there.
when do you normally go on your evening run? Don't you normally run like
Uh,
5 miles right before bed?
cardio's for bitches. That's for women.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
okay.
don't I don't I don't mess with any of that. I'm on my alpha grind set. Cardio is a no go. Like cardio does not compute. What's running? Don't know nothing about that. You know, uh, it's stakes and weights, baby. Stakes and weights.
Steaks and weights.
I hope I
That's
hope
right.
I hope people know that I was just kidding.
About all of that.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
I am a 230-pound fat piece of garbage that likes to watch the Bucs.
and those things aren't related
Those things are not related. My weight is not related. But
to your to how bad the Bucks are going to be this year.
oh my God, that can bring us into our first talking point. Because I think I had the epiphany. I was like, wow, now I finally see why Jason Light didn't want to draft a quarterback, even though he probably, in my opinion, should have or got somebody better than Baker Mayfield. Um,
Yeah, he could have got Johnny Manziel.
yeah, so he could watch 0% of the playbook on his iPad.
Yeah, and fail every drug test. But that's okay.
Yeah, let his dad fake another heart attack for him, and then have the
Oh,
fourth string quarterback take a piss test for him too.
oh, I heard that. That's just crazy.
Dude, that I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched it. But
I
when
haven't
I
watched it
heard
either.
that on the radio, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" This guy went to Texas A&M, dominated college football with Mike Evans, of course, great combo. Then decides to be a absolute fuckhead the second he gets drafted, partying, snorting coke off a girl's tits, freaking smoking
I heard
weed,
you.
huh?
Yeah, I heard he was doing that in college too.
He probably was, dude. He was probably banging chicks left and right, acting a fool, party, and he spent $5 million on a weekend bender when he got drafted. I love this picture of Taylor when he's frozen.
I'm back though.
No,
I'm
yeah, you're
back.
back now. Yeah, you were like
Ready to
this.
go.
It was kind of funny. Um, but dude spent 5 million on a bender. I know he's not frozen this time. His flag's moving. uh, like dude had all the talent in the world and threw it away because he wanted to party. Taylor, I know you're not frozen. Your flags move. Your flags move. Oh man, I hope people like my shirt though. I decided to wear this one today. I thought it was
Which one's that
fancy.
one?
This is the button down one. I think it looks pretty nice. I know
It
you can't.
does. Let me see.
I know you can't see me because my name's John Cena. Nice to meet you. I'm the star of the Fast and Furious franchise. I do it for family.
It's always for family. Family, family, family.
It's
Oh
dude. That's
boy.
what Fast and Furious is all about. Family. Vin Diesel. That's all he knows is family. But man, I gotta tell you, Jason Light might be onto something about this team. I'm turning a new leaf. I just was like, wow. I looked at the roster, and maybe I need to pull it up to walk you through it a little bit here.
What was he saying about it?
Huh?
What was he saying about it?
No, no, it wasn't Jason Light saying something about it. Um, it was more like now I see the vision. Now I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. I really was messing up. What the hell? Go to Trello.com, you stupid computer. Don't open this crap over here. So I can pull this up for the party people watching at home. All right, recently viewed. Go to the Champion Bay pod so I can pull up the roster for them. Because I screenshot it. Talk about the lineup, baby. Here it is, here it is, here it is. It's loading up. And of course you can't see it, but now you can. Look at that. I had 59% when I took this photo. All right. So maybe I can open this in a new tab. That'd be kind of sick if I could. There we go. There we go. Where's that control plus at? Where's the plus button? Oh, there it is. I was tweaking. I was tweaking. Okay, here we go. So I'm looking at this offense, Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this offense. All right, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second. This offense is kind of good, minus the quarterback situation. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
We
I
have
do.
two Pro Bowl offensive linemen. I don't know who Matt Filer is or Cody Mock and Luke Godek. I don't know who they are. I'm going to be completely honest. But Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, Rashad White. Those are four awesome offensive weapons that I think almost any quarterback could take to an NFC Championship game. Now, do I think Baker Mayfield or Kyle Trask could do that? Because there's a reason why I said almost any quarterback.
That's the problem,
Yeah, that's the issue. It's Baker Mayfield or Kyle Trask. Now, no disrespect to their talent, in quotes, but I think that they are, how do I put this nicely? Not fit for the job. That's the nicest
huh? I
way I
don't
could
think
put
they're.
it.
I mean, they're real. They. Yeah, they're not. I mean, like they're not really going to get anything done with this team. I mean, like I think, I think the GM goes and talks to the owner, and he's like, "Yeah, we're a 9-8 team."
I know, which is kind of sad because I really feel like with this offense, we could be more than that. If we had, let's say, beast mode Derek Carr. Have you seen what that motherfucker looks like?
No, did he like start working out this summer
Dude,
or something?
oh my god, I need to pull up this new picture of Derek Carr while I've got the fucking thing up in share mode. Derek Carr. Okay, so you see him right here?
Yeah,
All right, you see his arms?
yeah,
All right. Homie is fucking yoked.
yeah,
He is jacked. Now, look at this dude. This was the photo I saw. Can you see this?
yeah. Wow.
Dude is ripped. I wish we had a
He's good.
quarterback that cared about winning as much as Derek Carr. Look at this guy. Got himself in impeccable shape. What is freaking noodle arm Baker Mayfield still looking like over there? Noodle arm over there.
Why don't you look it up? Let's look it up. Let's see.
It's
Let's
like,
compare and contrast.
all right, all right, all right. We'll compare and contrast. Whoops, I did it again. There we go. All right, let's pull up good old Pinhead Larry up here. Freaking Baker. Stupid ass. I hate that we signed him. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at Baker Mayfield. Let's see. Does this man? Oh, dude, look at his noodle arms. Look at this guy. does not compare to Giga Chad Derek Carr. Look at this. Look at that. Where's the definition, Baker? Where's the definition at? He's looking soft.
Well, and then you look at Tom's noodle.
Nah, dude. Look like the difference. Yo, did you see? Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you. Oh, what was it? Tom Brady, Fox, um, animated. Wait, it was like animated Fox picture. I think that's how I have to pull this up because they made him look. Yeah, there it is. This is it. It got it. Oh my god. Because he looks massive. Look at this. It gave him ginormous arms. Like
they gave it to everybody. Yeah, look at that matchup for Aaron Rodgers and him.
Yeah, dude. Aaron Rodgers has noodle arms. Dude, there's
No, he doesn't.
not anymore. Apparently, apparently he's Giga Chad freaking Aaron Rodgers now. Same with Tom. Freaking massive. Because Tom Brady does not have massive arms. Look at this.
That's a good photo.
Like look at his arms. Like he does not have big arms, but Fox thinks so. So you know what? I guess it's the truth. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers, but this roster on offense.
So, what do you think? Do you think Kyle Trask could like maybe with this roster next year, like actually maybe a force to be reckoned with?
If they let him play the entire season, yes.
You think he has to play the whole season?
He has. He needs. It's like, in my humble opinion, if even 1% of thinking, hey, this guy could be something, I say start him week 1 and ride him the entire season, because that would give us exactly what we need to know. I understand that it's a waste of a season, but in my opinion, I think Kyle Trask trying and saying that his goal is to limit turnovers in training camp and doing it somewhat successfully is music to my ears, because compared to previous Tom, like the before the Tom regime here, because he's kind of good at protecting the football. We were dealing with 30 for 30, So like, if Kyle Trask has made it his goal, I say do it. Pull the trigger, start him, let him play the whole season, and if that's a mistake, well, you know what? At least we went down trying with a prospect that we drafted in the second round, and you know what? It didn't work. It just didn't work. If we can't, I would rather take the risk than go with something that we know is 50-50 at best.
Yeah, so go with Trask, and even if he's terrible, just keep plummeting until they get Caleb Williams. Because apparently he's in the position.
Hey, I'm not saying like we would be 0-17 with Trask, but I'm saying that like Trask would, in my opinion, would be the better bet, because he got to play under Tom Brady, and he got to learn from Tom Brady.
Yeah, how many seasons did he play under him? Was it 2 seasons?
I believe 2. And he might have learned some stuff on how to like take care of the football and like how to, do certain reads for the defense and all that kind of stuff, because Tom Brady played the game for over 20 years professionally. So like he had to have learned something, right?
Yeah.
Even if he learns one thing just to get a little bit better, that in my opinion is a benefit, and I think he could. I think Kyle Trask has the ability to be a good quarterback in our system. Now, do I think he's an elite quarterback, around the league? I don't know. I'd say I don't think so. But what I
feel like his peak is going to be like a Kirk Cousins,
which I would be okay with that.
Yeah, that'd be entertaining to watch.
I would be okay with a Kirk Cousins type deal, only good in 1:00 games. I would be okay with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
it's right after church.
That's right. Because you know what? At least we would win games.
Yep, that's true. That's true. I have a question. I have a question.
All
I'm
right.
looking at this list that you got pulled up. Who the world is Logan Hall?
Who's Logan Hall?
I have no idea who Logan Hall is.
I don't either, but I heard he's not good.
Is he? Did we pick him up from somewhere else, or he
I
was just on the depth chart last year and he got moved up?
I can Google him if you want me to.
No, I mean you don't have to. I mean it's fine. Let's talk about everybody else though, because well, I know everybody else except Ryan Neal.
Ryan Neal?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't either actually. I hate that we don't know who these two guys are because I know everybody else on the defense because it's
Yeah, me too.
literally almost the same.
Huh.
Here, let me look up Ryan Neal and Logan Hall. I had to text Rebecca back real quick. All right, let's go. Ryan Neal. Looks like we picked him up from the. He's 27. Looks like we took him from the Seahawks.
Hmm. You said we took him?
Unless let me see. Let me see his contracts. Ryan Neal. Oh, he was just available. He was just available. So the Bucs picked him up. The Bucs scooped him up. He was just.
All right.
Oh wait.
And the other guy?
Why? Oh wait a minute. So the Seahawks released him, and then yeah, we picked him up. That's what happened. Seahawks released him. We picked him up, and let's take you know what? Let's take a look at his Pro Football Reference stats while we're at it. You know, I'm over here. May as well take a look at his Pro Football Reference. 6'3", 200 pounds. Let's go. He's played 47 games total in his career. Only 3 interceptions on his career, which is kinda not good. He was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. Did not play really at all. Had one game. Didn't record anything. Then played for Seattle. Played 3 games. Played 13 games for them in 2020. 2 picks that year. Look at that. Not
Look
bad.
at that.
No forced fumbles, but he had 33 solo tackles. That's okay, I guess. um,
Yeah, Lavonte David has that in the game.
that's true. He does. Levante David is a beast. Then he played his first full season as a starter in 2021, recording less solo tackles and less interceptions. And then he played in last season, 14 games. He had a pick and 45 solo tackles, so he got better. Um, so he's kind of mediocre at best. He'll fit right in with the Bucs.
Okay, who's this Logan Hall guy?
All right, let's take a look at Logan Hall. Logan Hall. All right, there we go. We got Logan Hall. Looks. What? What the heck is this? Logan Hall, 115 Knights Avenue. Whoops, doxed him. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, let's go
Oh,
to.
we got him the 33rd pick. Nice.
Yeah, we did. He's a rookie. Okay, Logan Hall is an American football defensive end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was previously played for Houston. Okay, he was drafted in the second round of the last year's draft. Second round of 2022's draft. How did he play last year, or did he play at all? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember that name. He played in 17 games last year. Played in
What the fuck?
17 games. He had 2.5 sacks.
I don't remember him at all.
I neither do I. But you know what? I'm not gonna knock him because he was a rookie last year and he was probably playing behind somebody. So this may be his first full season as a starter when we are
Yeah,
looking
because
here.
we lost Golson. So I think we had him Golson
That's
up
probably what it
there.
was. Yeah, William Golson. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. So yeah, he's the new starter. Hopefully he's not gonna play bad in the when he actually does start and play in the regular season games. Um, then we're kind of used to the rest of the defense. And Taylor, this is my epiphany.
Yeah.
Is this team is this team too good to fuck up?
I'm sorry. I'm not hearing anything you're saying.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No, not at
Oh,
all.
I said, is this team too good to fuck up?
No, because the quarterback's awful.
Well, well, wait a minute. Hold on a second. We've seen teams with bad quarterbacks win before. Brad Johnson,
Brad.
Trent Trent Dilfer, Eli Manning became a legend. He was mediocre until he won the Super Bowl, and then he became a legend. He became Brady killer.
Yeah. So yeah,
I've
Eli Manning,
we
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. I mean, you know what though? Hot take, and this might ruffle a few feathers. Russell Wilson's mid.
Think so?
His first two seasons in the league were his best years. After that, mid.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think that
I
because you can say Jimmy Garoppolo mid but wins, right? Jared Goff mid but wins. Been to a Super Bowl. Both of those
I mean that's
guys.
that's literally what we're looking at with Kyle Trask, I think. Like his team has to be amazing, and then he just has to not turn over the ball.
Yeah,
But
and
the
I
problem
think
is we're going to need him to win a game by throwing, and it's probably not going to happen.
well, hold on a second. I would compare him more to Kirk Cousins, where he could be clutch, because Kirk can be clutch. Now, is he
At
gonna
one
be
o'clock
clutch?
or at 3:30.
Yeah, if the game's not at 4:15, Kirk Cousins, I'm picking him every time. I'm gonna go on FanDuel. I'm gonna go on Bovada. I'm gonna go on these sites and I'm gambling. And I'm gonna gamble responsibly.
How much you put in that? You're good. You know, North Carolina just made it legal to go. Uh, just made it legal to gamble online. Finally, it was illegal here.
So that's nice, actually.
That's
So you can
yeah,
now you can use like Hard Rock Sportsbook and all that stuff.
yeah. All that stuff will be legal as of January 1st. On January 1st.
2024.
Yep.
Oh, sucks. You gotta wait till the season's basically over. But I mean,
I, I guess so. I haven't really. I haven't bet on anything online since I was um, 18.
oh my God, what did you even bet on?
Baseball. I bet on baseball.
I'm trying to think of the last thing that I bet on. It
It was
was
like a
pro
couple days ago, wasn't it?
No, actually. I think the last thing I bet on was NBA, maybe finals.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, on the Heat, didn't you?
I think I bet on the Heat to win the finals. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
about it. I mean, for me, I'm usually a serial gambler when it and during football season.
Do
Yeah,
you have your fantasy football team set up?
no, because you won't join my league,
Which league are you talking about?
the one I do every year. You said you didn't want to be a part of it this year. You said you only wanted to do one league,
Correct. That is correct
and
because
you
I have
only
way
want to
too
do
many,
the.
and I don't even pay attention. If I have to all of them, I never pay attention to any of them. There's too many.
So yeah, because you only want to do the four-person league.
I want to do the four-person league with you guys, and then still do the one with Bree and her family.
Oh, so you
Both
okay?
of those are paid leagues, and they're fun. There's a lot on the line for them, or there's at least money on the line. The other ones I'm just doing
Fun.
for fun. They're not fun for me, so I don't
Okay,
really.
if you need money,
They're work for me. No, it's just like if I'm going to spend time on it, it's hard for me to go and like watch football. The reason why I love fantasy football so much is because I have my fantasy team, and then if I'm watching football on a Sunday and I'm watching a game that I could care two shits about,
Yeah,
all of a sudden I'm interested because I got players playing. If I have seven fantasy teams, well then I got a player in every position on every team. I'm not rooting for anything at that point. I'm just like someone's gonna get points. like
that's
but
true.
because like when I'm watching and I'm like, oh yeah, come on, Doug Martin, get me some points. I'm like, oh crap, wait, he has Doug Martin in this other league when he's playing me this week. So don't score too many points. I want more. I want Darren Waller to get more points. Wait, but someone else has Darren Waller, and they're beating me in the standings, and I can't have them do well. I'm like, I can't keep track of all this. Like, I don't.
I understand.
So I lost the fun. I lost all the fun. For me, I think one team would be best, but I'm gonna do two. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do two.
you want to know how many Tanner's doing?
I I say five,
6.
six teams.
I'm gonna have.
What's the point of playing? I mean, if you win, honestly, if you win one of those, like it's not even that impressive. Like you're just like a matter of odds at this point. Like one of those teams is bound to do decent.
See,
Like
I'm doing my league. That's with my family, which it has to be for fun because there's kids in the league. So that one I'm gonna do. Then the 4-person league with the boys. Then
the boys,
I'm in another league that I wish I could get out of, but I'm perpetually stuck in it, and I keep getting stuck in this league.
who is it? Is it
Do you,
Jacob?
no, do you,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just make sure to bleep that when you edit this.
Um,
Don't want to completely dox him, you know. Just but yeah, he invited
I
he.
like you.
Wait, what? What you?
I like it every time. Anytime I freeze now, I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you got stuck.
um, I was saying I like how you paused after you said his name and went, "Oh, yeah, I should have
Yeah,
done
yeah.
that."
Probably should have done that, but yeah, that's whose league I'm in. Um, because he on Facebook was like, "Oh, I need somebody to, I need another person to join the league to finish it out," and I was like, "I'll join
That
it."
was this year.
Huh? No, it was like 3 years ago. So I've been stuck in this league for like 4 years. This is the fourth year I'm stuck in the league, and I want to get out of it, but I I don't know how to leave the league. So
uh,
so I'm gonna play it again this year and find a way at the end of the season to leave the league because so I got my league, 4-person league, that league. Then I joined Fernando, his league, so that's 4. And then I'm in a pick'em league, which is look. Luckily, there's no players involved. It's just you pick winners and you rank them on confidence, and that one's for money. That one's for money, and I love it because a win like so whoever gets the most points for picking winners each week wins money every week. And then if you get first place at the end of the season, you win like 800-900 bucks because there's like almost 100 people in the league, and
wow.
they all put in $25. So there's a lot of money in the freaking in the league. So like so they pay out winners every week, and then there's a first, second, and third prize at the end of the season. So
Yeah.
that one's really fun. Um, and I actually, what's pretty cool is the guy who runs that league invited me because I was just talking football with him at work one day, and he lives in Charlotte, and he works with his family at a lamination company. He sells us our lamination stuff for laminating glass. So
Oh.
yeah, so he came down to look at our machine and give us some new laminating techniques and stuff. And
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
talking football with him, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to join my Pick'ems league?" Yeah, we've been doing it for 20 years, and I was like,
Oh, wow.
they've literally been doing this Pick'ems league since like the 90s. Yeah, so
Who is that? Who do you do that through?
we do it through CBS Sports app.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Do they? Do you have to put money in for that one?
So what you do is I can send you the email if you want to. I can ask Pete is the guy's name. I won't give his last name, but his name's Pete. Um, he sent me an email with all the rules. You mail in a check. You mail the guy a check, $25, that the address that you need to send, and then once he receives it, on the CBS app in the league, it'll show like a because he could set it to who's just to like say who's paid and who hasn't. So there we go. It's like that. You see, once he gets it, he updates the league, and it's like will show paid next to your name.
But you get paid every week.
So the winners get paid every week. One person wins every week. So whoever has the most points, and in the event of a tie, it's whoever gets the Monday night game the closest or exact. So that's
So how much do you get for a week? Like for winning a week?
I got $95 when I won a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got $95 plus my fee for this season was already paid. So just add 25 to that, and that's what I would have got if I didn't if I wanted the full thing. But my week is already paid for. My entry fee is already paid for now since I won a week last year.
Yeah.
And dude, it's tough. It's fucking tough because in the app, you can pay to have experts tell you, oh, this is the pick for this week. This is the pick for that game. This is that. You can get insider knowledge by paying.
Are you allowed to pick whoever you want?
Yeah, so like
Or
you'll get the slate of the games for the week. So like let's go like it's Jags versus Cowboys for a 1 o'clock game in freaking Jacksonville. I picked Jacksonville to win. Then it's like
I thought you were picking players.
no.
You're
This is
picking
just
teams.
teams, just teams.
You remember Brian Franklin?
Yes, I do.
I used to play in his league like that.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
He runs one of those. Yeah. So I remember that too because if I won 1 week, I was good for like 2 seasons.
Yeah, isn't it great?
It was like yeah, it was like I think it was $5 a week, but like if I won, it was like $200. So I
That's
won like
nice.
once, and I like played for well, yeah, I ended up playing for like 2 years. So yeah,
Hell yeah.
whatever. Yeah, but so I pretty much even. I think I might have been made out by $20, but by the time I left there.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, I was so lost for the longest time because I'm like, are you talking about like DraftKings where you like pick which player is going to go off that week?
Oh, like
But no,
the
you're just picking the winners, and you're picking the winners, and then yeah, I understand what you mean the tiebreak. Yeah.
yeah, but I
That
would
used to be fun. I did that. I liked that. That was a good time.
yeah,
That
that
was
was
a
pretty
good
fun.
time.
If I can find the email, I'll forward it to you. And if you're able to join, just follow the instructions on how to join and do it. I forget what
Okay.
my
Yeah.
team name is on there, but or like I forget what I put as my name, but I could go back into the CBS app and look. But it was fun. I enjoyed it because I would set my picks every Wednesday night before the Thursday night game, and you know I would, and you can take the slider and you can rank each game. So like let's say the
Yeah. Your best confidence, right? Yeah.
yeah, like let's say the Chiefs are
Yeah.
playing the who's a bad team, the Cardinals. I'm gonna obviously rank that my highest confidence to get the most points.
Yeah. I remember that, and now it's actually coming back to me. That was actually a lot of fun because then like some because there would be sometimes like I remember like in the middle of the pack because
Yeah,
you're like or like maybe near the end like you got like the bottom five confidence. You're like which ones are the closest games? Like how do I put like a 1 point on this one or a five on that one or whatever? You're like
yeah, and then
that's hard to say.
and then there's and then like after I'm pretty sure after people submit their picks, you can like see who they picked. So there was one
Yeah.
week where I was the only person that picked the Jets to win a game, and I forget who they were playing that week. I wish I remembered, but I was the only person that picked the Jets, and that's what won me the week.
Wow.
That's what won me the week was because it was very close, and the Jets won a game that they were not supposed to win, and I got so lucky. And then the same thing, it was me and like one or two other people picked the Jaguars to beat the Cowboys, which happened last season in Jacksonville. It was like me and two other people picked Jackson. We were just like fuck it, Jacksonville's gonna win, and that got me like top five. But I'm always so close. I'm always like so freaking close. I'm like I'll get however how many matchups are there every week? 16. I'll get like 12 out of 16 or like 11 out of 16, and I'm just like damn it, because there's
Yeah,
always somebody that gets 15 out of 16, and I hate them. I'm,
yeah. I could see that. Do you get to actually like see that live as you're like watching? So like while the games are on, like do you see who did well and who didn't?
Yes, yeah, it updates live.
Oh,
So like as soon as
that's
the game is over, it updates the points and it updates like your it updates your picks and it updates everybody else's so you can see them.
can you see what everybody like the points that they put on every game that they played?
Yeah, so it's like a chart where it has their name on the so it's like a chart with their names on the left, kind of like an Excel spreadsheet almost. Picture kind of like that look. The
Okay.
names are on the left and then the game is at the top. So it's like uh, Miami versus New England, New York Giants versus Washington Commanders, and then below for each person. So like let's say me, I'm up here. Then I for Miami and whatever, you go down one. Boom, that's my pick. I pick Miami that week. And then and so on for all the rest of the games. And then it'll be red if it's wrong, green if it's right. So and you get and it updates live, and it's so cool. I love it. I had a fun time with it last year. I had a lot of fun with that, more so than like some of my throwaway leagues. I've been playing fantasy football since I was like 7 years old. So like I will do a throwaway league and just kind of manage the team as needed and kind of troll people. Just go in and just do dumb stuff. And then, but like the leagues I care about, the one that I run, the four-person league, which we need to talk to Chiggy about, because
Yeah, for sure.
I would love to do a dynasty league. Have you ever done one of those?
No, no, but that sounds cool that you have to keep some of your players.
Yeah, keep some of your players for next season, so it feels like a franchise. You know,
Yeah.
I would love to do that. So it feels like because year over year you could like switch out players. Oh, this is my franchise QB. I want Josh Allen. Boom, he's my guy for like the next 3 seasons. I'm gonna keep him. And I think that would be sick. And then that way, we still have a draft, but like we set like the first like I don't know, each the four of us because there's only four. We protect like four players.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good, especially because there's so many players for this four-person league, so it's not like that
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Only 16 players are protected. I mean, that's not that much. So,
yeah, like
um,
we could protect four players each, like because that gives you room for one quarterback, one running back, one wide receiver, and whatever else you want to protect.
miscellaneous. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
was I was thinking. Speaking of players,
yeah,
I thought it was funny because like we had last week with the game that you had me name Ronde Barber, and I said I had his jersey and stuff like that.
hmm
And then like later that afternoon, I didn't realize he was getting put into the Hall of Fame.
yeah. That's why
Like I
that's
didn't see that until we were done recording. I'm like, oh man.
yeah, Hall of Fame, another Hall of Famer on that Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah. How many is that now?
From
So
that
like,
team
yeah, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks. Is that it?
now, Ronde Barber, Mike
Ronde Barber.
Allstott.
Mike Allstott's in the Hall of Fame.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know
It,
that. Huh.
oh my goodness,
Oh,
what Tanner just texted me.
yeah.
He said he said the first Bucks preseason game is on tonight. You guys should do a live stream and have the Bucks score up.
No, no. I'll watch it, but
I'll
I'm in, I'm interested. Do you think Trask is going to play the first quarter?
no, it's gonna be Baker.
Baker?
The rumor is that Baker's gonna get the start tonight, and then Trask will come in after. That's the rumor. I'm curious to watch this. I gotta look at what time it starts. I think it starts at 7:30, which is like a weird time. Actually, let me just look at it right now before I look up whatever the heck I was about to look up. It starts at 7. Thought it was 7:30. So I'll have to put that on. Um,
For the record, I don't think we're allowed to live stream that game.
no, we are.
We are?
We just can't show the game or the sound of the game.
That's what I mean. We could record while it's on, yes, but like,
So like what you do is you whoops what you do is you have like what he means is like you pull up like let's say ESPN, right? And have the box score up. And
oh, the box. That's yeah. You just told me. You just told me. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, like
we could try to do that. I mean, that'd be cool. We should do that for at least one of the games. Well, we won't be able to do that because I do think you really do need to come to Charlotte in January.
for the Panthers game? Isn't that the last game of the season?
Yep.
All right, I'll
I think
try.
that'd be a good early birthday for John Boy. So
All right, yeah, when I turn 30.
yeah,
I'll
a
be the
nice
big
little weekend,
3-0, baby.
nice little weekend trip.
That'd be kind of sick because I've never been to the Panther Stadium. I've the only professional football games that I've been to are in Tampa and Miami.
Wow. Yeah, I'm. Me thinking about it. Actually, the only where have I been? I've been to well, just a Tampa game, I guess.
Yeah, I've never been to like any other stadiums like that, like to
Yeah,
watch
actually,
football.
I have not either. I've only been to hockey stadiums or hockey arenas.
Yeah, same here. Okay, I lied. Mike Allstott's not a Hall of Famer.
He's in the Ring of Honor, though.
Yeah, he is in the Ring of Honor. But yeah, like I would say hockey we both have been to more hockey arenas than like football because
Yeah,
we've been to of course Amalie, Nashville, Raleigh, Chicago. You went to St. Louis or was it Columbus?
yeah. I went to St. Louis and Columbus. I went to both.
Dang. So
I've been to Washington, the
you
Capitals.
went to a Capitals game?
I went to a Capitals game. You're saying it
Nice.
wrong.
Capitals.
Capitals.
Okay.
That's what they call them there. Everybody who hates the Capitals calls them the Capitals.
Oh my God.
I went there with. I went to that game with Laura
Oh, okay.
when she was in town. Her and I went to DC together, and then we went to the game there. And then the next day they were playing in Raleigh, so we did back to back, like we did with
Oh,
Chicago and
nice.
Nashville.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun. I liked that. That was fun.
yeah, that is fun. I feel like we should find another trip like that, like and do because like when they do like their Western swing, they'll do like two teams in California, like back to back
Like
days.
San
Like we could,
Jose and then LA.
yeah, we could like definitely hit that up and do that, or knock them out back to back.
I've never
It would
been.
have to be in California though, because if it's like a Western trip, hell no, we ain't following on the team. We're not gonna like go to an LA game and then go to Seattle. Like that's like no, thank you.
Yeah, well that would be
We're
like
not driving that at least. Well, could you imagine that drive would be beautiful though?
oh,
'Cause
it would
I've
be
heard
as
that
long as
drive.
we don't get gunned down by the crazy people that live in California.
Oh, I meant like, but we can do the was it called the Pacific Scenic Trail or something like that?
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
goes.
talking about?
Yeah, it goes up the
Up through
entire state of
Oregon,
California.
and then up through Oregon, and then like ends in Seattle.
Yeah, that would be fun. I would like to go see a Seattle Kraken game though. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I would like to go to Seattle Kraken game and a Las Vegas game because I've heard the Las Vegas games are insane.
The
They're
Vegas.
like they're like the Vegas games, the whole pregame and the between that I cut out there.
Yes.
I think I have to stop using this computer. So yeah, the I was saying the games like the pregame and like during intermissions and stuff like that is more fun at a Vegas game than the hockey is.
Well, what do they do?
They have a full on like party, cheers, games, like on ice performances. They do all sorts of things. Like they take people that are trying to make it big and they like let them like perform at this place.
Oh, that's dope, actually. So they treat it like a
Yeah,
big show. That's kind of nice, actually. That's why I wish Vegas would also get a basketball team.
they're going to.
Vegas should have had sports teams long ago. Like they
You
have.
know, Seattle's probably going to get a basketball team again.
I heard about this. I did see some Seattle SuperSonics rumors, uh, like not too long ago, actually, that they're trying to get the team back.
Yeah, because so the whole biggest thing, the reason why they left in the first place is because the arena that they were in was too small. Like the seats and setup and stuff weren't there. They couldn't find the money to upgrade it. So the owner of the Starbucks at the time or CEO of Starbucks, I don't know, whatever, like bought the team and then decided to sell the team to an investment firm in Oklahoma. Tempted, sort of, kind of. Am I cutting out again?
Yep.
All right, we're moving.
Uh-oh. We're on the move, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoy the move. So, you were as you were saying.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna bargain with the city to get like money to expand or renovate the place." It was called the Klein or something, Klein Arena. I don't know. It was a government arena. Like the city of Seattle was leasing it to the Supersonics. Um,
Really?
yeah, so they were trying to get the city to pay for it, but they couldn't end up doing it. The investment firm said they did their due diligence to try to
Oh,
keep it
that's
there.
bullshit. They did not do their due
They did
diligence.
not. No, they kind of just like went through the little hoops and went like, well, the city didn't want to cooperate. Well, because they gave them like ridiculous standards to try to make that work. So,
Oh, so they
um,
set like ridiculous requirements.
yeah. And then
That's
so
lame.
there was a really interesting thing that happened at that time was that the CEOs of Microsoft and
What?
a couple different companies. I was like the CEO of Microsoft, I think is the one I remember. CEO of Microsoft and Costco. Oh, Costco. And them all got together and said that they would pitch in $100 million
To renovate?
if the to renovate it if the city would pitch in 50 and they would they'll buy the team from them and then they'll throw in $100 million into the renovation and the city has to put in 50 million to keep the team there.
In Seattle.
Yep, and they said no.
That's fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah. So anyway, the fans there and like the need for a basketball team is definitely there. It wasn't it
Yeah,
didn't work out. The
because
timing wasn't good.
Seattle's got baseball, hockey, football, soccer.
So
No
guess
basketball.
what? Guess what stadium the hockey team plays in now?
That new renovated stadium.
And yeah, guess who renovated the stadium?
The city?
Uh huh.
Yeah, idiots. Because
I mean,
wasn't this
they're only like 15 years.
2006? Didn't isn't that like when Oklahoma became a thing? 2006.
2008. 2008.
Yeah, that's when it was. 2008. All right.
Yeah, 2008 was that, and yeah, 2008 was when they officially happened. So now they were talking about like taking it back because now they call it Climate Pledge Arena.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Climate Pledge Arena. That's a name.
yep, yep. If that isn't, yeah. But anyway, that's where the Seattle Kraken play. So they were talking about bringing the Supersonics back, but they're not going to move another team. They're just talking about expanding,
Yeah,
like
well,
making two
then
more teams.
we need to expand two teams.
Yep, that's the plan. I think it's going to be there, and I think Las Vegas would be another one.
Ah, that sucks though because that'd be two West teams. Yeah.
Well, they'd probably just move one of the other teams into a different division.
Okay, so like, who would you
If they move
move?
Dallas into Eastern,
I guess you could move Dallas to the Eastern Conference.
are the Pelicans in the Western or Eastern?
West.
Oh, so they could
Oh yeah,
easily go.
actually, Pelicans would make more sense.
Yeah, they're pretty close. What
New
about like
Orleans.
Nolans? Nolans. All right, let's talk about some other stuff here, man. I got some. You want
Oh,
to which one? You want to talk about the Bucks? Like,
oh my goodness, Taylor. You hit it right on the head, brother.
brother. Don't say it, John. Don't say it. So we talk about the popularity of the Bucks, or you want to talk about this power rankings thing, which I thought was really weird.
Which power rankings thing?
Oh well, okay. Guess we're looking at that. So I found this the other day. I think on like Barstool Sports. Hold on a sec.
What? Oh, I saw that. Yeah, let's talk about that.
So yeah, yep. I thought this was the weirdest thing, one of the weirdest things I've seen. So Oh God, I just turned my. Oh my lord, pushing all the wrong buttons.
Yeah, pushing all the wrong buttons. That's a-okay, Taylor. You know, we could cut this out, but I wanna pose a question of the day for the people in the comment section. If you guys made it this far, what do you guys think the Bucks record will be this season? I think we'll be, honestly, 9-8, and I don't like it. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing? Actually, I should
Okay,
be. Wait, should I? Do you want our face? Do you want our face on there? Let's have our face on there this time. Actually, that's too small. I don't like it. I want the people to be able to see the teams. I'll put it on here for a minute. So, Taylor, the first thing I noticed was that every single Tampa team was in the top 30.
yeah, isn't that crazy? Well, the first thing I noticed was number two.
The Lightning, yes.
I was like, whoa. I'm looking at this going like, I don't really understand these power rankings. They're saying for like, my guess is like it's a combination of like popularity and success.
I mean, I'm gonna say that's probably what it was, and the Barstool team probably also just voted on this, and they probably were like, who's the best like hockey team? It's kind of like what they did, I guess.
I mean, I guess so, but like over what period? Like, are they talking? I don't know. That's what I was like trying to understand this, but
Yeah, because
because
I'd be curious to know why this list was made and how it was made. Because the only thing that I see, it's Jake Marsh's 124 sports team power rankings, and I don't know who
I will.
Jake Marsh is, but thanks for putting all the Tampa teams in the top 30, buddy.
Yeah. So, but I think the biggest thing I noticed here, what I think I completely agree with one through four. I think
Golden
if you
State,
look
Tampa Bay
if you
Lightning,
look at
Kansas City, and Houston
teams like if you look at let's say these teams in the last 10 years,
have all won championships.
they've all won, I mean, multiple championships,
That is true. The Golden State won
right?
two or three. Lightning won three, right? Or two, two.
Two. They won
And
two,
then
but
Houston
they've
won
been
won two
the
as
Lightning
well.
have been to four cups in the last 10 years. I
Yeah,
mean, Kansas City's won two, but they've been in the running every year pretty much since Mahomes got there.
yeah.
Well, a year after Mahomes got there.
Houston.
Houston's won two
Yeah, they've won two, and the only time they weren't in the playoffs was the
when they
year
cheated.
after they cheated. Apparently,
Yeah, the Braves have been good. I mean, the
oh,
Dodgers have been
the
good.
the
The
Rams
Rams,
have only been
the
good for like
Rams.
a couple seasons.
Well, okay, remember they were good with Goff, and then they won with Stafford, so they've been around. The Avalanche have been good for a while. They've been picked for the winning of the championship for years, and they never made it over the hump until last year.
That's true.
The Bucks, have they really been that good that long? I don't know. Maybe they just have them on here because of popularity. I guess because of Giannis. That's only my only guess for that.
Wait, oh, Milwaukee? I thought you were saying like Tampa Bay at 13.
No, 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 no. Yeah, Giannis on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like it.
You know
No,
what?
Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah,
Milwaukee
Milwaukee.
Bucks. I would
Got Milwaukee Bucks
say
at number nine. I realize I need to start saying these out loud for the people that are just listening. So number one on this power rankings list, and it's a mix of baseball, basketball, NFL, NHL, like football and hockey. So number one is the Golden State Warriors for the NBA. Number two, Tampa Bay Lightning NHL. Number three, Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL. And number four was the Houston Rockets, Houston Astros for baseball. And I was saying that those four are, I mean, that makes sense. But now we go down the list and there's teams from all over the place. Because you got multiple baseball teams for 5 and 6, and the Rams, which for the Los Angeles Rams for number 7,
that's right.
Avalanche for number 8, Milwaukee Bucks for number 9. It's like a really strange, but we have 124 teams, so we're not going to go through all of them, obviously. But some of these, I feel like it doesn't make a lot of sense to me
Like who?
because let's go back. Okay, let's go back like the last 10 years. You're going to tell me so the Chicago Blackhawks won a Stanley Cup, back in 2015, and they're number 121 on this list.
Whoa.
And I was looking at it, and I'm like, well, and I saw a couple of these. Like Orlando Magic being down that far makes sense. Buffalo Sabres. A lot of these
Sacramento,
teams have,
Phoenix,
Well,
Detroit,
Sacramento made where is Sacramento?
Sacramento
Where are
Kings,
they?
124, they're last.
They were the fourth seed last year.
Yeah, but where were they 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years
Oh
ago?
yeah, I guess that's when this was made. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I like I'm saying. I feel like this is based off of popularity and success.
Yeah, because
Because
look
I
at
feel
Detroit, who
like,
is traditionally a championship winning team, like Detroit Red Wings at 119. They have prestige and history, but, what have they done the last 10 years?
yeah, nothing. The Detroit Lions. That's funny.
Detroit Lions makes a lot of sense.
The
They're at
one that
122.
I think it's funny, number 11. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I feel like they're
Philly,
ranked way too high.
the Eagles at number 11. I
They won
agree, but
one
they did win
championship like
one
Nick
Super
Foles.
Bowl and went 2
Yeah,
and 1 last year.
I guess that's. I forgot about that. Okay, I take it back. You're right. They have been good. They have been good. But then you go down here, right? You got number 12, Boston Celtics. That makes sense. They've been in the running the last few years.
And then the Bucs. I don't know that one. I don't get it. Maybe they're just doing it off the Tom Brady years.
That's my only guess is that they were so popular and then they won one, and then that was it.
And
But I
then
mean,
and then
they
now
were been
they're
favorites. They've been
well,
favorites for the Super Bowl for a couple years, but now they've kind of fallen off. So
I mean, to be honest, the Bucs are the most popular team in the world.
that is true. I saw that. So we'll pull that up in a minute because that's
Yeah,
actually really interesting. Carolina Hurricanes are not popular at all. They are very popular here in Raleigh, where I live, but
but
that's
that's
about it.
about
So,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
nobody likes the Canes.
but they have been very good. They have been like in the top of the league for the past like 5 years, and they're kind of the favorites for some people for to win this year. So we'll see. Which means they're not going to win. But anyway.
Yeah, I will say I will agree with number 15, the Miami Heat.
Oh yeah, you know which one I don't agree with?
The Miami Heat.
Number 16.
The Bengals? The Cincinnati Bengals at number 16. I mean, I'm inclined to agree with it only because of their recent success. And when you think back 10 years ago, they did make the playoffs, I believe, with Andy Dalton, but didn't win.
Yeah, I guess in my head I'm not thinking of that Joe Burrow's been long enough around for them to like
Joe
be
Burrow's been,
completely
this will be his third year?
fourth year.
Fourth year? Oh, God. I'm getting old.
Yeah, because he had his first year he got hurt, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, you're right. He had a season ending injury.
And then second year he went to the Super Bowl.
Yep. And then last year he did fairly decently.
Yeah, yeah. In my head I thought that the Bengals hadn't done anything in a while, and I kind of forgot Joe Burrow was there. So you know what? To be honest, they seem to be on the right track for this. I think it's funny that the Lakers are number 50. Um,
I
that's
mean,
kind of
I'm
funny.
not gonna lie. That makes a lot of sense because what titles have they won? How many times have they been to the playoffs since Kobe retired? R.I.P.
I mean, they went to the playoffs and won one. They won a bubble. They won a bubble championship.
Yeah, which they should not have won.
Yeah.
If the Heat were healthy that year, the Heat would have won that title. And that is no cap. That is straight facts. The Heat were a shell of their former selves, and it was literally just Jimmy Butler versus the Lakers.
Yeah.
Because injuries. Because Bam got hurt, Goran Dragic got hurt. It was bad.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was playing with an ankle injury, I'm sure, per usual.
Yeah, I bet you he was. That's upsetting because I feel like they could have pulled that one out. They really should have pulled it out this year, but no, well, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough
Uh,
to play that long.
yeah, and I mean the Denver was a good team. So, what's your what did you say? Can you pull up the thing about the Bucks? Because
Oh yeah,
I thought that was the most like surprising thing. So I was scrolling through some social media, and they were showing the most popular teams in the world based off of like popularity or cities, I think, or no, based off of countries. Wow. Uh, and do you want to take a guess who's the most popular team in the world? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't think they've ever been able to say that ever, other than the fact that they had Tom Brady on their team. But they are now officially that, which is insane. Because I would have said beforehand that it was probably the Chiefs or like the Cowboys or something.
I
Yeah.
would have thought like the Steelers, the Packers, like
I feel like the
legacy
Steelers
teams.
and the Packers are like famous here.
Yeah, like legacy teams. That's what I would have thought. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna zoom in here and look at this. Tampa didn't win by just like a few points. The second place Buffalo Bills is 19 different countries. Tampa Bay has 51. 51 different countries have the Tampa Bay Bucs as their favorite team. Like, that is crazy to me.
Look at that! Look at that Greenland pirate. Look at that! Look at that Greenland.
Oh yeah, how massive it
That's
is.
insane.
Yeah, it's Greenland, all of the UK, freaking
Why is
ice. Yeah, the
why
UK.
is
Oh,
why is
actually no, that's
Russia?
Iceland. Sorry.
That is Iceland up there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Iceland.
no, wait. Oh yeah, UK's over there. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
UK
Iceland.
is here.
Oh, look at that! All the you got like Norway, Finland, and Sweden all like it too. Interesting.
Yeah,
But
like the
I like how Russia is
Australia.
because it's everywhere. I love that. Canada obviously loves Buffalo because everybody from Toronto goes to Buffalo to watch games.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Russia likes Buffalo.
Well, they're like, oh, it snows as much there as it snows here.
I was pretty surprised to see that Indonesia and like those islands right there are big
Yeah,
Bucks
what in
fans.
the world is that?
South Africa and like all of South America loves the Bucks.
Yeah, that's so weird. It literally just must be the Tom Brady effect, which is great. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I
I
mean,
feel like we're gonna
as
kind of
long
lose
as
some of that
as
stuff.
long as they pay attention to the Bucks this year, I'll be in on it because you know what
Is
that
that
means.
true?
You know what that means is if the
We have
Bucks are good year in and year out, that means more money for the NFL.
That's true, and
So
then that they would get they get some better they get some more primetime games, which I'd be all about. So
I mean, I like the primetime games, but at the same time, I don't like them.
I like the you know what, you're right, because I like to be able to watch a primetime game like after I've watched the Bucks game.
Yes, like I just want to
You know what I
leisurely
mean?
enjoy it. I don't want to stress about a Sunday night game and having to stay up till 11 o'clock to watch the Bucks get their ass kicked because they suck. You
Yeah.
know, like, is like, don't we have primetime games this year?
I think we have two, but and we'll see because that Charlotte one might end up being a primetime game because I think we'll be on the cusp of getting into the playoffs.
Yeah, and I feel like the Panthers are going to be better than advertised.
Yeah, they're gonna step it up. We're both gonna be at like 8-8 that week.
Yeah, and it's going to decide the NFC South.
Yeah, which would be that'll be interesting, especially when we go there and watch it.
I hope so. I hope we can go. I'm going to try to go to that for sure.
I
We
don't think there'd be any problem with you driving up here.
Yeah, because it's only 10 hours to Charlotte from here.
Yeah, well, you just come stay at the house for the weekend, and we'll go to the game on Sunday, and you can drive back right after the game.
Yeah, that works
All
for
right,
me.
are you ready for your game? Or you got anything else going on?
I guess I could give a quick raise update.
That's true. Oh wait. Are we doing what we were planning on doing?
No, we don't have enough for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me your 2 minute raise update.
All right, hold on. Let me fix the Discord thing real quick. Okay, there we go. All right,
All
2 minute
right,
raise update starts
hold
now.
on. Yep,
Oh,
I'm putting
okay.
it on. I gotta get it on the clock.
Because it's more like 30 seconds.
Is it actually?
Yeah, I
All
just
right,
wanted to update.
and go.
All right, so the Rays, last time you guys were here with us, we're playing against the New York Yankees. So they finished out their series against the Yankees and won 2 games out of the 3. And then the Rays played against the Tigers, took that series 2-1. And then the Rays played against the Cardinals and lost 2 out of the 3 games. So now the Rays are sitting pretty with a nice, and I mean nice, record at 69 wins. And they are going to start a 3 game series here. And shout out to Miles Straw because they are going to play against the Cleveland Guardians here in St. Petersburg, not Tampa. So, and then the Rays will begin a 3 game series against the San Francisco Giants before we get to our next podcast episode where they will be taking on the Los Angeles Angels. And that's my quick Rays update.
Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Well, let me bring this up as well. I'll give a quick lightning update.
Oh,
Everybody's on vacation.
let's go.
No one's doing anything. It's hockey time. It's dead quiet. Even hockey podcasts, hockey news anchors, hockey reporters, all kind of taking time off. So there's a couple reports out that they're writing, and one of them was talking about can the Lightning rely on Andrei Vasilevsky to be their long-term goaltender?
Are they drunk?
That's kind of what I felt like. So he struggled last season to have his same numbers that he had previously. And they're like, do you think he's washed up? Do you think he's done? And the biggest thing that they came back with it was that Andrei Vasilevsky last year was overworked and exhausted. Like he's
I
like
I think that's true. I think we need
he's
to
the
get a solid second goalie to take over to give Andre some more rest throughout the
yeah,
season because where we need him the most is playoffs.
yeah. And he had been continuously playing like 60 games a season, and the backup's been playing 20. So like that's so most teams will do like a 50-30 split.
Oh, so he was playing 10 more games than every other goalie.
So, and if you looked at how many games he played over the last like 4 years compared to everybody else, he had 40 more games than the closest goaltender.
That's
Like,
insane.
yeah. So,
And
I
he's
mean, like,
still like a top 5 goalie.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah. So it was time. So they kind of like they talked about it, and he was talking about how he was so exhausted and that he's going to have to redo what he used to do for planning and purposes and taking time for himself to recover.
Yeah,
So
cuz dude, that's a lot of freaking
So he
work.
was still talking about doing his like same pregame ritual, like the day of and all that stuff. But like between games, he might take more time a little bit away, or he's going to just have more games off. So, or he might have two,
I think
two
he should
games
have
off
more
in a
games
row.
off
Yeah, yeah.
and
So
get
that
a
was
better
that was the only
backup.
report I saw. What's that?
Wait, and get a better backup. Who's like a free agent right now that you guys um could pick up?
I think they were just looking at the guy out of San Jose, Martin Jones, I think is his name. He's not very good. I mean, he's been around for a while. He's
How,
played in some playoffs and stuff like that, but they're looking at him. I don't think that's going to happen. I think he might have been signed somewhere else, but that was the last thing I heard about it because they signed that guy Johannes or what his name Johansson. I can't remember what his name
yeah.
from the Avalanche, who was
Okay.
not like a proven goalie. He's more of like a Louis Domingue. Like he's a young goalie. They think that they can teach him to be a pretty good backup. So like he's going to be probably like a 900 save percentage. That's fine. Like where Vasilevsky's like a 915. So, but yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of the only story that came out about the Lightning. So, but I also think it's complete garbage because if he plays, let's say he plays bad this year,
Are
we'll
we thinking
still
about
use.
trading him at that point?
No, I think we'd still keep him. Like, and by bad, I mean like below his standard. I think we keep him and play with him in hopes that like the next season he would be better. Like a couple more years, and then if it's been like 4 years of him playing like average, then I think it's time.
Hmm.
But we all know that he could come back. And if you even look at like the guy who was playing for the Florida Panthers, you know how they went to the finals.
Yeah, they did.
So
Yeah.
so their goalie, um, it has the highest goalie contract in the league. He's making 10 million a year. He's been so average for so many years. He used to play for like Columbus and them. So his name is Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky. They call him Bob.
Okay.
Um, so anyway, but yeah, he decided to just go on a tear this postseason. Like he was unbreakable. They couldn't break him until he played Vegas, and Vegas figured him out. But
Yeah.
he was literally carrying the Florida Panthers through the playoffs. Like he had like a 90, I think he had like a 95 or 96% save percentage, which normal
Holy.
and average is like 91. So like he was like
Playing
up
out of his mind.
out of his mind. And then in the finals, he had like a 90% save percentage. And
Uh,
it was like, oh, there he is. He's back to normal now. They've broken him. Like I think they broke his confidence a little bit, and then it was kind of over.
or maybe it
So
was just the big stage, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, I think the goalies are. It's weirdly enough, like I think they all have a lot of good ability. It's the mental aspect. Like if you're mentally
Yeah.
not like amped and like ready for a puck and like paying attention,
Yeah, if you're not
like
like cracked out of your mind
if
of
yeah, if you zone out for a half a second, it's in the net. So it's like
that's very true
right,
because
you're like, oh
that puck's coming at you at over 100 miles an hour.
yeah, and when like let's say like the puck comes around the side and they take a look and they take a glance at like, oh wait, who are there any players in front that could deflect this? And then they look back and it's like on them. They're like, whoa, yeah, it's in,
Yeah.
it's in.
So
So I think it's tough to
who
do
would
that all the time.
Who, in your opinion, would be the best fit for the Lightning as a backup?
That's available or just like anybody?
Anybody.
Well, hell, I would love to take someone who's not a backup caliber as a backup, but I would really like if we can get the guy from Carolina. Like one of them, they have three goalies now that they're running together. They have like a 1A, they have like two goalies that are like both 1Bs. They're like
Really?
A minus goalies. Yeah, and they just ride whoever's hot.
Hmm.
So, but I would love to get one of them because technically neither of them are like a full starter. So it'd be nice to have like an Antti Ranta. What is his name? Because he's like hot and cold, but like when he's hot, he's hot. And it'd be nice if he was like, could give us 20 games a season that he was really good and like 10 that were like, So
So, does Carey Price still play?
he just officially retired. I think.
Does he
No,
want to?
not this.
Well, what does he? Does he want to run one more year with the Lightning?
No, he does not. And funny enough, Andrei Vasilevsky's idol was Carey Price, I think.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, and Brodeur, but who wasn't Brodeur?
Martin Brodeur.
Yeah, Brodeur was pretty cool to watch. He was one of those that was like, oh
Wasn't he
yeah,
only play for the Devils?
yeah, I think so.
He
So like
nice.
he went and he had like all the ability to like he had all of the what am I trying to say? The basic step, not the basics. What
He
am
had
I
all
trying to
the
say?
he had all the tools to be a great goalie, but never
And he,
reach his full potential.
no, he did. It's just that he would do the like what was taught to him, and then like if something was like not working out his way, like or maybe like the puck got passed again, he would make these most miraculous like twist saves, dives. Like he would stack his pads up, even though they teach him not to do that, and he would save it. And they'd be like, "You probably shouldn't do that because like statistics say that's not like the best idea." And he'd be like,
Well,
"Well,
I saved it, right?
It works for me. I saved the puck." He's like, "I won't." And the thing is, I'm not going to do that every time. But there's some times when it makes sense.
That's true.
If it's all I got, then why am I not trying it? Right? Like when Vasilevsky saved the puck from behind his back.
Oh my God, that was sick.
Yeah, that was just like, well, I'm screwed, so whatever. Like I'll just try it. Might as well. I'll block a little bit of the net. He shot it right in his glove. And he's like, oh my, that guy. He plays for the Kings. Yeah, Andre Kopitar. He was just like it was one of the best videos because after he shot it, he's just like,
Yeah.
like,
He's like, I don't know what to do.
Okay. I had him beat. I literally had him beat. Like okay.
Does Jonathan Quick still play?
He was traded to the Golden Knights, so we actually got another cup this year. The Golden Knights went through 5 different goalies on their way to the cup. They won it with their third string goalie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but Jonathan Quick was the backup.
To the third string goalie?
Yeah, because
he's not really that good anymore, is he?
No, not at all. Like, and if anything, in the past, he wasn't that great either. I mean, he was better than he is now, but in the past, the thing was he would overcommit. So he goes and he like if he's going to save a shot, he would come out above the crease and like take off every angle that's possible. But like if you pass the puck, the net's wide open. So he relied on his defense back in the day to like cover up all the back end. So you would have to take that shot straight on, and he's covering up like all of that. So it was tough. But like if his defense is not very good, they're all going in on the back door because he's going to go out and try to make the initial save, and then they're just like, I'll just pass it. Like, if I just pass it over here, the guy has a full open net, so I'll just shoot it right in. So yeah, his style of play doesn't work anymore because the players are way too fast and they're way too talented.
Is Flower Power still playing?
Yeah, I think he's still playing for Minnesota.
Marc-Andre Fleury plays for Minnesota now.
Yeah.
Man, what a fall from grace.
He broke. Well, Minnesota's good, so no.
Oh, okay. God, all these goalies, man, they're so old.
Honestly, if Andre Fleury was still playing for Vegas, I mean, they would have won with him too. I think.
Man, I remember when he was on Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that was cool. But I think he was good there, of course. But they ended up getting rid of him, right? So, but I liked him in Vegas because when he was in Vegas, like he was like the team. He was the personality. That was him. Like the Vegas Golden Knights was Andre Fleury.
I gotta Google how old this guy is.
Yeah, he's got to
He's
be
got to be
30.
pushing 40 now, right?
No, 37. That's my guess. Because Sidney Crosby's 36. Sidney Crosby just turned 36 like 2 days ago. Happy birthday.
Marc-Andre
I'm
Fleury's 38.
okay. 38. There you go. Yeah, I think he's probably in his last year. Is my guess. Not that I know, but I would say he's probably done. But
Wow. Let me look and see when he was drafted.
hmm. So let's see. 2000. What's that got to be? 2005.
You're close. 2003.
2004.
2003.
Oh wow. Wow, he got drafted when he was 18. Cool.
2003, 2004 season.
That's crazy that like a lot of players choose not to play in college.
It is
Well,
pretty crazy.
yeah, like a lot of them will. Some of them will commit. Like the Lightning have drafted a couple players that are committed to Minnesota Duluth, which is a good team and a good development team. But you know, it doesn't make sense to play for a college team. I think if they don't have a really good development program.
Yeah, like the only teams that are worth I feel like playing for are like Notre Dame, Michigan,
Boston.
Minnesota, Boston, yep. Like just the teams that are continuously in the Frozen Four every year
Yeah, because a lot of those players that play well on those teams, I mean,
get
become
drafted.
successful. Well, they're already typically drafted. Like they get drafted. They get drafted before they even go to college.
Kind of like baseball.
Yeah, like they'll be put up. They'll be put in there on the draft, and so the Lightning have multiple players that are in college right now.
Oh,
And
that's
the
kind of cool
same
though.
thing, yeah, and the same thing we had like Nick Perbix, who was on our team last year. He was a 4-year Minnesota guy, and yeah, he came in on training camp, and they're like, all right, well, they weren't expecting him to make team, and he did pretty easily. He was just like he came in, and they're like, oh, he's a rookie, but he has a lot of composure. It's like, well, yeah, because he's been playing in the Frozen Four. Like,
He's been playing. Yeah, he's been playing college hockey. Like,
yeah, he's been playing like pretty good college hockey, and he's been making it like deep in tournaments. Like, he's not really, when he's playing a normal regular season game, he's like, okay. So yeah, I mean, he's been good, and like, there's a couple players that we have that are still doing that. So we look forward to those guys popping up. I can't remember their names, but
I would have no clue. You would know better than I would.
yeah, you don't barely even know Nick Pervix.
Nope. Who's that?
You will this year because you're going to hear about him every week. So.
Let's go.
All right, so John, I have a game for you per
Let's
usual.
let's go.
So you're up to 2 Celsius.
Let's go. Got to get the 12 pack, baby.
I just realized what I said sounds like I'm talking about temperature.
Nah, they know
John,
people. The people know what Celsius is.
John, do you know what the standard lapse rate is?
Do I know the standard what?
Lap rate.
What? I don't. What does that mean?
The standard lapse rate, it's 2 Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius.
Oh, of course, of course, of
So
course.
I'm talking about, this is plain talk. So standard lapse rate, it says for every 1,000 feet you go up, you drop 2 degrees of Celsius in temperature.
So you drop like, was that 7 degrees Fahrenheit per one?
4 or something. 4
Four.
or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the standard lapse rate. But when I said 2 Celsius, I was like 2 degrees Celsius.
That's something. That's something.
That's something I talk about all the time.
Oh,
Um,
when you're talking to your students
Yep. Anyway, game this week. We're
is
going to the NBA. We are going to do something that I think you are going to be capable of doing. We have 30 teams.
okay.
We're talking about last year's stats. You are going to name
All the
the
playoff teams.
the number one scorer on every team from last year.
Oh shit.
And funny enough, I knew more of these than I thought I did. So I think you might even do better than I do. So looking at it, I'm going to say, okay, I'll give you two options. Do you want a longer period of time where you can continue guessing over and over again? Or do you want a shorter period of time and I say that you have to get like 20 out of 30? Actually, I changed my mind. I would say like 25 out of 30.
Let's
Because
do the
let me
longer
see.
period of time because I don't think I'm gonna get all of these right. because I'm thinking right now, like, who was the top scorer on the Nets? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I do.
So
Who was the top scorer for the Kings? I don't know. Who would the... So, like, I'm thinking about it.
let me count how many on here that I think you wouldn't know. Let me just count that real quick. So we got, let's say, one, two,
I can think of like three.
three, four, five, six. Okay, I'm gonna say that you have to get 24 out of 30 in 3 minutes.
All right, I could try that.
24. I'm gonna read the team to you though,
Okay.
and I want you to give me the score because if you just start naming them off, I'm not gonna be able to follow. So I'm gonna give you the team.
Okay.
You have to give me the top scorer. If you want me to pass, same thing as per usual. All right,
Perfect.
tell me
I'm
to
ready.
pass.
I'm freaking ready.
Oh wait, John, dude, come on. Let's see the warm up. Got to add some punching bags in there.
That's
Wait,
right.
hold on. You're putting Marley to sleep over here. Come on.
Marley! I hope they heard. I don't think it came through, did
No, it didn't.
it? I screamed it pretty loud. They'll hear it on the recording, that's for sure.
That's the great, perfect. Excited for it. Okay,
Hold on.
I will read off the first one and we'll go. You ready?
Yeah,
L.A. Lakers.
LeBron.
Yep. Knicks.
The New York Knicks. Fox. De'Aaron Fox. No, that's not his name. Jordan Peterson. That's not
Come
his
on,
name.
skip.
Yeah, skip that one because I can't think of the kid's name.
Sacramento.
De'Aaron Fox.
All right. Milwaukee.
Giannis.
Phoenix.
Devin Booker.
Dallas.
What's that kid's name again? Uh, oh my God, it's gonna kill me. What's his freaking name? Oh my God, dude. Skip it for now, but I'll come back to it. I can't remember
Okay.
his name.
Portland.
Oh, Damian Lillard.
Okay. Atlanta.
Trae Young.
Boston.
Jason Tatum.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Saxton is his last name?
No,
Sexton?
not him.
It's not Colin. I think his name's Colin.
He got traded there like last year.
No, I don't know. Skip it.
Minnesota.
Carl Anthony Towns.
No.
I don't know anybody else that plays on that team. Jeff Teague?
No. Want to move
Skip.
on?
Yeah, skip it.
Brooklyn.
Kevin Durant?
Yep.
Okay.
Houston.
James Harden?
No.
He was not the leading scorer for that team. Well, I guess he sat out a lot of games, huh?
He's not played on their team in 2 years. 3 years. 5 years.
Oh yeah,
He hasn't been on Houston in a long time. How about Denver?
Denver Jokic.
San Antonio?
This is a tough one because I don't
Yeah.
know.
Toronto? Let's just move on.
Toronto. Oh my God. Who's even on that team anymore? Fred VanVleet?
That's a good guess, but no.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Skip it.
Gold State?
Steph?
Philly?
Uh, is that James Harden? Isn't that where he plays now?
It is, but it's not him.
Tobias Harris? No. No. Oh, what's his name? Oh my God, what's the center's name? Joel Embiid.
Yep. Miami?
Miami. It, Tyler Hero?
No,
It's not Jimmy Butler, is it?
it is.
Oh, it is really? Wow, I didn't. Okay.
Wow, that was a lot tougher for you than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
It,
it
it
was
might have been a
because
better game. It might have been a better game for me. Why don't we keep going and see how many you can get with
well,
this?
Luca was the Dallas one. Luca.
Okay, Lucas the Dallas one. All right, we're gonna keep going, and I'm just gonna. We're not gonna put a time period on this. We'll just keep reading, and we'll let you take you get a single guess for each team here.
All right.
All right, Chicago.
DeMar DeRozan, doesn't he play for them? Once Taylor comes back.
What was the name?
DeMar DeRozan.
All right. Detroit.
Mm, now
I'm
Detroit's.
not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you if you got him right, by the way. Not anymore.
Ah, okay, okay. So Detroit, I think it's that young kid. I can't remember his name. I'm just gonna say Stanley Johnson. That's not right though.
OKC.
Oh, OKC is another. It's Shy Alexander.
That's your guess.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know his full name, but it's like Shy Alexander or something.
Okay. LA Clippers have two.
Two. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard.
Charlotte.
Oh God, who the hell plays on Charlotte? It's not the Ghost anymore.
Nope.
LaMelo
You know.
Ball.
All right. Indianapolis.
Oh God, who plays on the Pacers? Oh God, Miles Turner. Just because that's the only person I can think of that played for the Pacers.
Orlando.
Alfred Payton. Does he even still play for them?
I have no idea. Washington.
Wizards? Oh God. John Wall. If he's even still in the league. Oh no, it was
Uh,
Bradley Beal.
Utah.
Utah Jazz. Now that's a tough one. Oh my God, I think I know who the Cleveland one is now. It's the Spider.
Yeah, it is the Spider.
It's the
Yep.
Spider.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Wow. Took you a while to get
Donovan
back.
Mitchell.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, oh my
Okay.
God. So
Utah.
Utah's then gonna be who plays on the Jazz that he left? Sabonis? I don't know. Does he play for them?
Memphis
Ja Morant.
and the Pelicans.
This one's tough, but I think it's Zion.
All right. You want to take a guess at
How many I got right?
no, New
15.
York? I'll give you another chance at these other teams. New York Knicks again.
All right. I'm trying to remember that motherfucker's name because we were at the Heat game and he
We
went
watched them
off.
play. We watched them play.
And he went off too, and he was pissing me off.
Yes, we did.
What was that stupid idiot's name? He was the center slash power forward.
Didn't he hit the buzzer beater?
Yes, that idiot. I hate that guy. What's his name?
All right. Any guess? You
That
got any
guy.
guess?
It's that guy, but I can't remember his name, and he used to
All
play
right.
for other teams.
I'm not giving them to you if that's the case. All right.
Uh,
Minnesota. Minnesota. One more time.
and it's not Carl Anthony Towns. God dang.
I'm not saying anything. What's your guess?
Yeah, you already told me no on that, so I will go with Chris Paul, even though I know he doesn't play for that team, just to give you a guess. Because I
Houston.
can't name anybody else on that team.
Houston.
Houston is terrible. But I bet somehow this guy averaged 20 plus points a game. I'm going to go with Ner- uh, Norleans Noel. I haven't seen that guy play in 10 years. I don't know.
Uh, San Antonio.
San Antonio. This one is even tougher because I don't even know who plays on that team. Um,
Other than the new guy that plays on that team. What's his name?
there's a new guy on there that you know the name of and I don't.
The tall guy. Well, no, he just got drafted this year.
Bol. Or
No, that's on the Magic.
oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Um,
Okay,
Taco
so you don't
Fall?
know that. What's that?
Was it Taco Fall?
All right.
No, I'm
Toronto.
Toronto. Oh man, so I was pretty heartbroken. It wasn't Fred VanVleet. So Since I can't think of anybody else on there, I'm just gonna stick with that answer, even though it's wrong.
Okay. All right, so that's all of them. Oh, Cleveland. What did you say for Cleveland?
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
That's got to
All
be
right.
who that was.
Let's
I probably
see.
got 15 of 30. I did so bad. I don't know. I don't know all of the players' names. I can't believe I didn't think of Luca right away.
You got 21.
I did?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you're gonna kick yourself for I think a couple of these that you got wrong.
Probably Minnesota.
Okay, so LA Lakers, LeBron James.
Yeah.
New York Knicks, Julius Randle.
That's that idiot's freaking name, dude. Okay.
Sacramento, is it De'Aaron Fox? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Milwaukee is Giannis.
hmm
Phoenix is Devin Booker. Dallas is Luka Doncic, which I was like, if you don't get that, I'm gonna be so upset.
I couldn't think of his name. I kept thinking of Jokic.
Portland, Lillard.
Yep.
Atlanta, Trae Young. Boston, Jason Tatum. Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, see, I would have never got that.
Ant. Oh, you don't know him?
The Ant, I've heard
Uh,
the name, but I would have never guessed that.
Brooklyn Nets, Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Houston, Jalen Green. Never heard of him.
Yeah, see, I would have never. I would have said Jeff Green before I said Jalen.
Denver, Jokic.
Yep.
San Antonio, Keelan Johnson. No idea who that is.
Keyshawn Johnson?
No, it's like Kilo. I don't know.
All right. Caleb on
Uh,
Chason? I don't know.
Toronto, Pascal Siakam.
Oh, dude!
I figured you knew his name. Yeah.
I do know that freaking idiot. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe I fumbled that one. Okay.
Golden State, Curry, Philly, Embiid,
Yep.
Miami, Butler, Chicago. You said this is when you ran out of time, so you only got one guess.
Yeah, I said
It
DeMar
was,
DeRozan.
it was not DeRozan, so who else could it be?
Who else plays on that team?
He did the dunk contest a few times.
Oh, Zach LaVine?
Zach Levine is it. Yep.
Ah, there we. Okay, okay, okay.
Detroit. Detroit's a funny one. I feel like you know the guy's name, but you would have never thought he leads in scoring.
Is it Kate Cunningham?
Bogdanovich.
Oh, Bogan Bogdanovich? Oh my god.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that he would do that. You got OKC, Shea Alexander. Nice job.
Yeah, Shai Alexander. He's the only player I know on that team.
I would have never. That was one of the ones I thought you would have got wrong. So,
Really?
yep, I had never heard of him. LA Clippers, you got both these right. Leonard and George both tied for points per game.
Was it like 22?
23.8, I think.
Oh, okay.
23.8. Charlotte,
Okay.
LaMelo Ball.
It was LaMelo? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
All
You
right.
got it.
I could have swore, yeah. I could have swore he would have been good.
Indianapolis, or Indiana. I had no idea.
That's why I said Miles Turner because I know
Something. His last name's Halliburton. I don't know his first name. Halliburton.
Tanner might know him. I certainly don't.
Orlando. Wait, is that Orlando? Banchero. Do you know him?
Who?
Banchero.
No.
Yeah.
I would have never known that one.
I've heard of him, but I would have guessed someone else, to be honest.
That's why I said Alfred
Washington,
Payton.
Washington was Bradley Beal.
Okay.
Utah is Markkanen.
Laurie Markkinen plays for the Jazz?
Apparently, and averaging 20 plus points a game.
Yeah, because of course he is.
Memphis was Morant, and Pelicans was Williamson.
Oh, it was Zion. Okay.
Yep.
Wow, I
So
actually
nice
didn't.
job. You didn't get to your thing. You missed by 3, but
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it's all
that
right.
was a lot tougher for you than I thought it would be.
Yeah, because I don't know I need to keep up with NBA so I can learn more of the players' names. Because like, I don't know some of these new guys, and I don't pay attention usually to like the moves. Like, I knew Donovan Mitchell went to the Cavaliers, but I didn't know that Laurie Markkinen played for Utah, and he probably has played there for a couple of years, and I'm just an idiot.
I can't believe you forgot about the spider.
I I did forget about Donovan Mitchell. I did. I forgot he went there, and
Is that because when I read Utah, you went like, "Oh shit, he's not there anymore"?
yeah, Yeah, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's on the Cleveland now. Of course, I forget about that idiot though, Julius Randle.
Oh yeah. See, if it was me, I would have said, what's his name? RJ Barrett.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was averaging a good points per game last year.
I would have
Julius
said,
Randle did rip apart the Heat when we watched, so
yeah, he's only yeah, only the bad players play well when we're watching.
all
RJ
right. Well,
Barrett, I think is a bust if I remember right.
he seems like he's playing okay now, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
He
He
was
was a bust. The
he was a
first year he was not playing well.
oh yeah, he was a bust for like a minute, and then he all of a sudden started playing decent. I guess I don't. I would have to look at his basketball reference page to see his like points per game, assists, and all that. His shooting percentage. I think I did okay considering.
Yeah, I think he did too, but unfortunately, you've
No
missed out again.
Celsius. I don't get 3 degrees
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a game that's gonna be more realistic. Well, actually, I mean, you were pretty close. I'll give you that. You
I
were
mean, on
pretty
all
close.
of them, on all the games, I've either nailed it or been pretty close.
That was actually pretty close. What was the one that you just missed? That was
The one from last
the
week.
no, the one that was that the one from last week that you had for the Lightning points?
Yeah,
Was that last week? Yeah,
yeah.
that one. Well, that one was unfair. So that one doesn't really count. Like you weren't gonna make that one.
I mean, I tried my best. I would have never got 100% on that, but I at least got
Yeah, that's what I'm
most of the
saying. Like
players.
you didn't have a chance to get it, so whatever. But
It's
anyway,
okay.
John,
What's
you,
up,
th-
man?
you think we're gonna do this again next week?
Hmm. Yeah, I think we can.
Do you think about it? Okay.
I'll
I'll
think.
let you think.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with a hard Ye. No S though.
Yeesh.
Y-E, but no yet S. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Champa Bay podcast, and we're gonna bid you all adieu with a double salute. Goodbye and good night. Go Bucks!
Go Bolts!